Mr. Hargrave coming to you live on Twitch today. We have HELA. Is she great? Well, you're probably already rolling in laughter just from the concept of anyone who thinks that HELA isn't great. But for anyone who was on the fence about it or perhaps uninformed, yes, HELA is and always has been and probably always will be great. That's not really the whole focus of what we're going to be talking about today here. We're going to talk about why she has maintained greatness and why she may maintain greatness all the way through the rest of the year. We're in early 2021 right now, and I assume that HELA is going to be okay to invest in throughout the rest of the year. It's not even HELA. HELA's pretty cool. This is an okay set of abilities we have here. She has good stats. It's really more about her summon. As people in the know, it is about Undead Asgardian. Undead Asgardian is one of the unsung heroes of the game. This is one of the stronger characters in the game right here, people. Otherwise known as Greg in the data mines. Just to give you some history, okay, when HELA came into the game, before she even arrived, we all knew this guy, his name was Greg. That's right, in the game files we found out they were naming him Greg as like a placeholder, so you might hear that every so often. Make sure they hit Greg. Greg's going to do this. Oh, when Greg dies. Okay, this is Greg, Undead Asgardian. So our good friend here, and the ability that really makes him tick is Undeath, his passive ability. This is the big one right here. This is the one that does it. On death, reduce speed bar of all enemies by 10%. And then HELA resurrects him to die again and again and again and again. The only thing really countering this ability are symbiotes. Since they gain more turn meter than they lose, they actually benefit from killing the Undead Asgardian over and over and over again. Most teams, this is a detriment. You don't want to do this. You want to avoid killing the Undead Asgardian because he's just going to keep coming back and ruining your life and eating all your steak.
That's okay, son. I'll take care of him. Faster, son! He's got a taste for meat now!
Okay, so that is the main crux of why HELA is great. HELA is totally worth maxing out. I have all of her abilities here maxed out. Can't really see them. I'm standing in front of them. Just take my word for it. They are all maxed out. The more red stars you have on her, the better. I probably made a mistake in that I didn't take HELA into Dark Dimension 4. I had her for Dark Dimension 3. She was certainly an asset there. She's very expensive. If you look at her, the gear that she needs multiple tier 15 pieces. I believe she needs 5, which is at the highest amount. So she is very expensive. That's why I skipped her. I'm paying for it now. Thankfully, Silver Surfer came out. I was able to get in on that and get him into Dark Dimension to kind of save my bacon this time around. But HELA. Okay, right now, I normally go and show the team that I use her on, and it's not on the Asgardian team. Oh, no. The Asgardian team is so last year. We're not using them anymore. No! If you're using them on defense, you won't be using them on defense soon. The team you want to put HELA on today, I'm going to have to go into Dark Dimension 1 because they have her banned. You know when they have a character banned? Hey, you want to know who's great? Look in Real-Time Arena and see who they ban. Okay, all those characters are great. Any character they put in this list is great. That's a meta character. You can go ahead and max them out. If you're on the fence about any character, you go right in here, you look at this ban list and you go, oh, they're good, let's go. They put a few on here who are kind of past their prime, but I don't know. It's all pretty meta characters. They wouldn't ban them unless they're good. So HELA's banned right now. So I'm going to have to go into Dark Dimension to show this off. I'm going to pick Dark Dimension 1. Maybe we'll scale up. We'll see if it shows you what I need to show you. But this is the team, okay? And we're going to make a video on Supernatural as well, going over the minimum tier 4 abilities, those abilities that you want to put on them. You're going to want to maxed out HELA on the team at this point. The Supernatural team is really no longer great. It's in serious decline, but one way to save it from the dead is to put HELA on the team, the Queen of the Dead.
In a world where the dead are returning to life, the word trouble loses much of its meaning.
Put her on here I like to put her on here with Loki. You don't have to. You can drop Loki out of there, and you can put either Scarlet Witch or Elsa. I like her with Loki on here because you're already taking the Asgardians off of defense, so you may as well use them both. He's going to give you some extra longevity to it. Let's go ahead and start it up. This is an old team. We used to do this before Supernatural, before Elsa came to the game. We used to do this, man. I used to tell people, I'm never taking Loki, just Loki. I was like, I'm never taking Loki off this team. He's amazing. I don't want to give him up. So this team has been good I'm just going to put this on automatic. You can kind of see what it does here. It shouldn't die. It's a really good team. You got everything you need on it. Kind of stand a little bit off here so you can see what's happening. But yeah, this is a very, very solid team. It's gonna wreck nerds. It's just better debuffs. No Scarlet Witch because I just never really built her up. We really are in a tight spot right now with resources. So that's like the whole reason why I'm making this video series is because resources are so tight. If I could take Scarlet Witch and Elsa to tier 15, well, yeah, Supernatural would be fantastic. We wouldn't be having this discussion, but I can't. What I might have and what a lot of people are going to have is a tier 15 HELA right now. So you got to find a place for. Other people are taking Ghost Rider to tier 15 or might at least have him at tier 14 for the last Dark Dimension. He's still solid. He's holding up. I still find Doctor Strange to be very good. The ultimate version of this team is with Silver Surfer here instead of Mordo. And I might have to go up into a higher, because I don't have Silver Surfer at 7 stars. Nobody does. I might have to go up into a higher Dark Dimension to show that team off. We'll do that next. We'll go show that version off because that's what's coming. That's the future is Surfer Natural. Very good team because then you're spreading ability block. Very good war team. We're gonna definitely share you that very soon. I'm gonna make a video on Surfer Natural. I see some people in the comments right now. So thank you. Oh my God, we have a subscription. Thank you so much. Hey, big shout outs to everybody on Twitch, especially those that subscribe. We'll make sure to get you on my. There's a link to my Discord right down here in the video. Definitely join my Discord if you subscribe. There's a special area you can go to.
Help! She's touching my special area!
Army Vet 216. Thank you! All right, excellent. How's that? Eat your heart out, mobile gamer. Yeah, I give thank yous better than anybody. Thank you, Army Vet. That is awesome. I really do appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying this video. We're just filling up time right now. If you want to head off, I've already given all the relevant information. I'm just talking to chat now. We're going to show the Silver Surfer version of this. Best Nonvoy ever, you bet. Yeah, right down here in the corner, you'll see a little logo. That's the Nonvoy logo. That's right, I'm not an envoy. If they ever came to me asking me to be an envoy, I would tell them to shove it up their ass.
Much anger in him.
I'm a nonvoy, okay? You can always trust Mr. Hartgrave. He is going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to sell you the latest character. I'm not going to tell you to buy 100 orbs. It's going to be use HELA and Loki. Use old meta to crush the new meta. That's what we're doing here. That's the resistance. That's what I'm talking about. Excellent. Hail Hartgrave. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for joining the chat. Always cool to see you. I film these things at random times during the day, so you never know when you're going to catch me. I normally show up between Wednesdays and Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually start a little bit early, so if you come early, I'll be around. Awesome. Yeah, thank you. Nonvoy program.
Would you like to know more?
Very important. We'll start getting more links down in my videos. I don't know what's going to be going on with that by the time this video comes out, but you'll always see some links, some Nonvoy links down there. Other Nonvoy creators. We'll have a section on my Discord for it. Okay, as you can see, that ran without any problems. I didn't even have to look at it. It's a fantastic team. Let's go ahead and use that Silver Surfer version. Let's show that. Continuing on, looking at this beautiful loading screen. Okay. We're going to go to Dark Dimension, I believe. Let's try 3. Let's try Dark Dimension 3. All right, we're right at the start of this guy. And can I use that or do I not have enough of them? I don't have Doctor Strange. I got everybody but Doctor Strange. kind of need Doctor Strange. Let me see if I can go down one level. If not, we'll run it without Doctor Strange and see what happens. There's no harm in it. Let's go ahead and check this out. Can I do this one? Okay, I can run it here. All right, so we'll run it in Dark Dimension 2. I got Doctor Strange, HELA, Silver Surfer, Loki, and Ghost Rider. This is basically my new war attack team. What I'm using this on, well, you're going to have to see it. It's coming soon, but I'll tip my hand, okay? I'm using it on other Silver Surfer teams. So wherever I'm seeing Silver Surfer, I'm using this on Silver Surfer. My favorite one is that big nasty one with Black Bolt, Coulson, and Silver Surfer. This beats it. Okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and start this fight up. As soon as I put it on auto here, we will talk a little more. But yeah, why this works in war. Silver Surfer, ability block, turn 1. HELA, spread, ability block to all, win, fight. Easy. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to go ahead and hit the easy button on that and see what happens. All right, back in here. All right, so I got my chat talking to me right now. Here comes Silver Surfer. Boom! Silver Surfer's awesome, by the way. You do not need him at high stars. After saying all this business about, free to play and all that, hey, what are you doing with the 3-star Silver Surfer, Mr. Hargrave? Well, he's coming soon. People will be unlocking him within the month at 2 stars. At 2 stars, he's fine. All he needs to do is drop that ability block turn 1. If you have him paired with Doctor Strange, who is a cosmic hero, it's plus 50% focus to the whole team. So that really helps HELA out. This synergy right here. And then you have Loki, who also drops resistance of everybody. You're starting to see how this works. You don't need a strong Silver Surfer. You just need the right team to capitalize on all of his passives and Loki's passive. This team specifically does what it needs to do. So I got Dem in my chat saying, as a free-to-play player, I feel a bit lost. And he's telling me I may have saved. Thank you. So I'm so glad that I could help out the free-to-play players. I myself am a very low spender, between $20 and $40 per month. And that's been for the last 3 years. I've never spent more than that, usually under that. So I am always looking for free-to-play exploits. Is what we're looking for here, basically. Any kind of way to get extra value out of old characters that you already have built up. And that's what this team is right here. I mean, we're adding Silver Surfer, but like I said, 2 stars is fine. If you don't have him now, you'll have him soon. Everybody's getting him. You put him on this team, he's going to do a lot of work for very little. All right, so you can see we're tearing right through this. It's no problem at all. I mean, these characters are a bit massively powered for this, but not too crazy. I mean, once again, this is still not a crazy Silver Surfer. I mean, he's tier 15, but he's a little nuts. I'm not going to lie. All right, so Steven, might be too many debuffs early since HELA only spreads 4. That's a good point, Steven. She seems to always spread ability block when I do it. I don't know. You can spread it out. You might want to not drop all the debuffs on just one character. The main one you want to spread is ability block. The rest of the stuff doesn't matter. It's spreading defense down or whatever Doctor Strange does. It's really that ability block, and then you can target someone else, spread them out. But that's a good thing to keep in mind. Yeah, if you don't always kind of reassess what's going on with your teams, this series is all about reassessing. So here in my chat, they're saying you get trapped in the same teams and you don't look at some good alternatives. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. They sell you a team and they say, this is the team. And a lot of other content creators, most other content creators are going to tell you, well, you got to buy that team. Non-voice will tell you, you can take old meta characters, add them to new meta, and make a stronger team. You don't have to use full Astonishing X-Men. I've got a video on that. You can instead of Jubilee, who is kind of a higher level character, you got to have a lot of stuff to have Jubilee. You can put Storm there. There's a lot of things you can do to make new meta teams work. I mean, Longshot and Shatterstar, you don't need. I'm not going to have X Factor. I'm not going to have X Factor at the time of filming. I'm actually keeping track of how long I'm not going to have X Factor for, because it's going to factor in to all the new teams that I consider buying, or I know I'm not going to buy anything. Number one, not after all the strike pass business. I got to really take a second look at these people. But I want to see how long I can get value out of just Shatterstar and Longshot before even building X Factor. From the way they're releasing it with only 2 stars on Polaris from the Strike Pass, it's going to take a month to even get that. I can't consider that in the end game. You can't even consider that in the mid game. You're going to have to figure something else out. Shatterstar and Longshot work very nice with Silver Surfer. However, I'm just really loving this team. As you can see, it just wrecks nerds. It just tears things apart. There's really nothing wrong with it. Try this in war if you can. You don't need Silver Surfer here. You can put one of the other ones here. I would say Mordo is probably best, just because of those extra debuffs that he gets. He's just kind of, I think he's the next best one. Scarlet Witch and Elsa, hey, I love you, but you're just really not on the same level as this team. This team is much, much better, even without Silver Surfer and with Mordo in his place. All right, so there you can see it in action. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you again for subscribing and liking on Twitch, on YouTube, across platforms. It is amazing to see the support, and if you keep liking it, keep sharing it, we'll keep doing it. You can trust me. Hail Heartgrave.